Shout out to all the squeaky chairs out there for keeping us nice and protected, baby dolls. There are warning signs everywhere. But sometimes price keeps going up. Yes, it's true. It's not so easy, is it? You can't grab one indicator, one piece of information, one thing. You just can't. We are here, you and I, traversing along the bull market. And we are processing all this information with everybody else. And we all feel the same emotions together. Problem is, when other people feel bad, there's soy boy, pencil neck, hunchback, cucks. And they click sell. And it's reflexive. And other people click sell. So the important part is to try identify before they click sell when they are in. You don't know exactly when they're going to click sell. You're just trying to identify when they're in. Because you know, on average, one little prick to the bubble and something happens. Look at this, friends. Top signals include people yelling at you to raise your targets. So this is just one of the influences out there, friends. I'm not talking to anybody in particular. All right, I'll let you know if someone's actually scum. Remember, we punch up here. We punch up. We don't punch down. But you can't really trust everyone. I've heard a lot of rumors, friends. Just to let you know. I've heard rumors about there's different influencers out there on Twitter. I mean, it's a freaking snake game. There are people, I'm going to make another video about this. They'll join a Telegram and then their friends will be anonymous. And then their friends will mention that this popular person is in the Telegram channel looking at this altcoin. And so what would happen is it spreads a rumor and screenshots. What you don't know is they're in the same group, in the shadows, they're planning this. This is how they spread because they know if they tarnish their reputation, everybody slices them for it. They don't want to do that. It's called soft shilling. All right, this type of soft stuff, it's very undertone, sly, snaky. So I'm just bringing this to your attention, friends. Once you start seeing these people on Twitter and stuff pop around, they are going to be popping around. You can never prove any of these. That's why you are better off, friends. You know that saying, never judge a book by its character? Flip it. In crypto, always judge a book by its character. Always. All right? By its cover. Everybody's scum. Everybody's snake. Everybody's out to get you. Okay? Yes, I am your friend. I don't care what you call me. I'm just telling you, it is what it is. All right? Now look at this. Okay, so we're seeing coins at 30 million, 10 million, 500K market cap, 10x. Raise your targets. Just telling you, man, this is like, it's literally just another way of people telling you you're not bullish enough. How many times, if you follow me, friends, I get told so many times, you're not bullish enough. You're not bullish enough. Cope words. Cope words. Don't let people shift and morph your targets. Okay? Why? I'm here 18 hours a day. I'm doing the research and the hard work before the mania. Okay? Before people take their pants off. Before they get the jelly bean jar. And you're eating all the pink and purple jelly beans. You're so desperate for jelly beans, the yucky, like lime flavored ones, you're eating them too. Before they come out, you do the research. We plan all ahead. That's why you listen to this channel. And that's why, by the way, friends, I'm going to just crank some music for you because you deserve it. Okay, look at this. I go through a lot of these on this channel. People will tell you, you're not bullish enough. Bullocks. Now, when these things appear, you got to remember, everybody has an agenda. Everybody's trying to market something. There's always a way to market to people. You say, okay, our coin is new. Or another one, our coin is cheap. Another one, our coin is cheaper than this other coin. Everybody is selling something. I promise you, if you sit here in the crypto industry long enough, you're going to be trapped by something. Bitcoin, Ethereum, all the way down to the dirtiest little trash altcoin, something's going to grab you. I can't promise you that you're going to make it out on the other end, but I can tell you something. There will be points where the euphoria is just so wide, so spread, and I'm going to be saying, hey, go to every single thing in your portfolio right now, start trimming. start trimming a bit. Okay? Sure, it's not all of it. Just trim 5%. Put it in USDC or DAI, USD stablecoin, and leave it on the side. All right? That's why when I'm about to present to you these talking points, remember, friends, these are bullish undertones for us while prices are down. What happens is, as the prices go up later on, people change the narratives. They forget why we even moved up in the first place. They can't begin to think, oh, maybe we're expensive now. They think, no, it's going to keep going up forever. All right, you got to get ahead of the game. So right now on Ethereum, it costs $75 to make a trade, right? Isn't that insane? $75 US already. That's $100 Aussie, man. That's crazy. Okay, look at this. And we're not even getting started. Mate. We're not even starting yet. It's level 1. We haven't even reached Bitcoin halving year. Whoa. So it's going to get much more expensive. When the bull market continues, we're going to see $150 swaps. I promise you it's probably going to be higher than that. Pulse Chain, though, has very cheap fees. And coincidentally, real DeFi. Pulse is a cycle 1 coin. Remember everything I prepped you with. Okay, yes, strong fundamentals. New ticker. New logo. Real DeFi. I like seeing all the coins. They're basically unlocked. There's no hidden anything. And it's cheaper. And it's faster. But these are bullish undertones, friends. We're sitting on our squeaky chairs. You got to appreciate these for when it matters. It's when the candles are red. So you can take advantage of them. If you are already balls deep in, welcome to the game. Many people are like that, friends. There is no magical unicorn player out there who just keeps buying endlessly. Because, you know, it's humans. It's very, very hard to actually get into the mind of a bear. Bears are cucks, hunchbacks, smelly, and they poop in the woods. You just don't know how many of them are around the corner to keep selling. But I promise you, eventually, they all die out. Okay? Eventually, the bear winter comes. They've got to go in the caves and hide. There's not many of them enough around. That's why you just got to buy and hold. Sometimes I say, friends, just go into a coma. Now, I've got this general, beautiful picture here for you. And you're going to remember this for the rest of your life. I promise you right now, friends. Burn these images in your head. Okay? Look at this. Warren, if people weren't so often wrong, we wouldn't be so rich. That is Charlie Munger, the late Charlie Munger speaking. I want you to think about that. Okay? Friends, one day, it's going to be decades from now. There's going to be people out there, very few, who were the investor greats. And they're going to be saying something like this. And I want you to think about our cycles coming up for crypto while we have a competitive edge, while you have a friend like me who has a straight back, who wears fluffy slippers. No, you can't see them right now. I am sitting on a squeaky chair though. Look, these people, they know people are so often wrong. Markets, the greed comes in. But it's also, we want to trust people. Okay, there's so many factors at play. It doesn't really matter. We're not here to judge. I'm not here to judge. We're just here to tell you the way markets work. Crowd consensus can't win. That's it. On average, it can't win. The odds are sucking every single time. It's like betting on the favorite at the bookies every single time. Yes, you'll get $1.01 reward every single time, but you might find every 30 times you do this bet, the favorite actually loses. Okay, so you put $1 every time, you're making a cent, but then every 30 or 50 times you lose everything. Okay, that's why the odds consistently suck. Replay these two pictures in your head every day for the next 18 months. The crowd is wrong. They're going to usher you. They're going to say, raise your targets, raise. This is a bull cry, a war cry to do that. All right. You're also going to find other people in cope mode. Cope mode, friends, see, this is the funny part. People think, this is the best part actually, people think because your coin's down that you're in cope mode. No, that just means you can make a lot more money. Because the crypto industry recovering itself is enough to lift the boats through the tide of everything else. Okay? So people, they don't see it like that. They think red candle means low value. Okay? What they should be thinking is red candle means there's a lot of little bitches. Okay? These bitches are sitting on non-squeaky chairs. They have hunchbacks. Okay. There are many scenarios, friends. Like, for example, one of my friends, Jono, from many years ago, okay? He knew a family who owned these stocks. And what happened was one of the oldies passed away. I think maybe the father or the mother passed away. And so there was like 4 kids that inherited it. The kids, brats, didn't want anything to do with the company. And the company, let's say the price was like 60 cents. The kids, they didn't want anything to do with it. So what they were doing was they were just dumping it. All of them had just ordered the brokers, whoever, to dump it. And so from 60 cents, they dumped down the company to like 22 cents. Right? Now, it's funny, I never participated because like a 3x. Man, you're going to need to be enticed to more than 3x. But you get the point, friends. You see this? This is literally... Oh, what a sad story, bro. By the way, you know, like the grandfather, the father makes this big company. The kids come out and they're like, nah, now that dad's gone, let's sack it. And they just dumped it down. And it took a period, I think, of like 3 months of them just dumping all the shares onto the market. And they were finally gone. It went back up to like 50 cents later on. Now, I never kept track of it, okay? I'm just telling you, these types of things happen. Imagine you were sitting there buying. Think about the contrarian upside of that, right? Thinking of it, like the kids. Friends, think about this. The kids own all the shares. And you're sitting there, and while the market's down, I guarantee you, people trading and in there, they're like, oh, no. The family doesn't even believe in it anymore. The energy is gone. The X factor is gone. Stay out. But what was the right thing to do? Is to say, you're all little crybaby girls. You got no idea what you're doing. Look at your backs. All of them are hunched. You don't drink orange juice with any ice cubes. It's room temperature. You see these, friends? Contrarian. Fading the crowd. I guarantee if there were forums out there we could read, they'd be saying the same thing. They'll be saying, oh, room temperature orange juice is exactly what I want to be drinking. Wrong. You take the other side of these. Not with everything, because you cannot work, but just sharing your friends. You believe in the fundamentals, it is what it is, okay? You are rolling a dice at the end of the day, but you'd rather roll the dice when there are big players who don't know what they're doing. Okay, just because they have a lot of money doesn't mean they know what they're doing. Okay, I've seen a lot of Telegram chats and a lot of people, friends. Richard Hart, the dude with the top hat, made a lot of people rich. They should have never been rich. They fluked it, okay? I'm just telling you right now. Wouldn't it be beautiful? We could go back to early Bitcoin days. Satoshi made a lot of people rich in the early days who had no business being rich. But guess what? They offloaded their 40,000 Bitcoin, their 10,000 Bitcoin, at like tiny prices. They only got like 100 grand for them or 1 million for them. Okay, I bet they're living with regret today. We are still early to our game. You got to make sure you understand that it is still a game. Playing against a crowd. What's the crowd thinking? Okay, it's reflecting how much they've priced it in. Don't ever forget that. Make sure you like, subscribe, baby button, all. Don't forget he loves you. Catch you soon.